Hey, what up, friends? So I want to tell you all about two, but before I do that, remember this is a playtest version and it doesn't reflect the final version. Now, I'm going to tell you all just a little bit of the basics of two and not the full version. The full version, or the full rules, is available online. You'll be able to find all that. But for now, I'm just going to explain some of the basics. So there are two different types of battles in two. You have a traditional battle and a brawl. Uh, we're going to start by explaining how a traditional battle works. So, say player one drew a +1 to start us out with, right? Well, then, from the top of a draw pile, right? Well, then, they're going to have to play, player one's going to have to play a +1 card with the same symbol. The symbol doesn't matter, but it's got to be a +1 card, right? They could also play a -2 card, right? Now, the symbol of those cards are going to have to match, right? Like, now, if the next player wants to continue to add to the draw damage, they're going to have to add a +1 card, right? So the same as before, but it's going to have a matching symbol as that -2 card that they played, right? If a player doesn't have that plus number or a symbol, or if they would rather play a different card, they might play ×2 card. If they play the ×2 card, the compact phase has begun, right? So once you play a ×2 card in a traditional battle, you can only play an additional ×2 card or a spar card, right? However, the symbol must match. Whoop! So, if you play a spar card, the Spar Wars phase has begun, right? You may also play an X. An X stops all draw damage. Whoop! Now, in a brawl, +1, +2, +4, -2, and ×2 cards may all be played, right, in any order that you want, right? But the symbols must match. Now, for that reason, you could not play a mandala +2 and a mushroom +4 together, right? And that you could play a +4 mushroom, then a -2 mushroom, and then a ×2 mushroom, though. That would be just fine. But again, once you play that spar card, the add and compact phase are done, right? And the Spar Wars phase has begun. Players may play spar cards back and forth until someone must draw the cards, or play an X card, right? If this is a single player battle, you may not play more than 4 spar cards in a row. Whoop! If you play an X card, the draw damage is over, right? You may also play a peace card, right? If you play a peace card during a draw battle, it's over and the next player gets to choose whatever card they want, right? That being said, you may never stack peace and X cards together in a deck. Whoop! In addition to those cards, there's also minus plus plus, a 2 trade, and a recycle card. So minus plus plus, the 2 trade, and the recycle card cannot be played during a draw battle. Whenever you play a minus plus plus card, you're going to have to go ahead and draw 2 cards. Can be juicy though, right? Whenever you play a 2 trade card, you can either trade 2 cards. I don't know why you would do that though. Or you can trade your whole hand. Now, if you only have 3 cards and they have 30 cards, well, you just juiced yourself up, didn't you? Like I said, that's the basics. Before I forget, this peace card. So I told you that if you played it in a draw battle, it's going to go ahead and in that draw battle, the next player gets to choose, right? If you play it outside of a draw battle, right? So say you draw all these cards. You're like, what? You just made me draw a book? but then you happen to have one of these, woohoo, in that little stack that you just drew. Hey. Let me tell you what that will do. I'm going to go ahead and play this little spark, or this little, I'm going to play this piece card on this giant little draw battle that's going on, right? Or I played this outside of a draw battle, right? So no draw battle was going on, but I just drew my book, right? Now say next player only has 4 cards, right? Ooh, that's a juicy little hand. They're probably going to win, right? Except for what this says is the next player must choose for me to either discard down to whatever they have, or they have to draw up to whatever I have, right? So if I just drew a book and I got 36 cards, they're probably going to let me discard down to what they have, right? But that means I get to choose my favorite 4 cards out of the book. Woo-hoo-hoo, it's going to be dangerous. Do you really want to let me pick my favorite 4? What you going to do about it? Hey, I guess we'll have to play.